Hi, folks. Under the Bridge, great song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and a riff that everybody, when they start learning how to play guitar, say everybody, an awful lot of people want to learn how to play this. And it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not the simplest of riffs. It took me a long time to get it right, but that's because of the way that I was doing it. Um, the lessons I'd seen and the tab I'd seen are basically showing like a C-shaped bar chord, which is a stretch in itself, but then to get the control on the pinky finger is no easy. So a C-shaped bar chord with the bar on the second fret is a D chord, and then to an E-shaped bar chord with a bar on the second fret, which is an F sharp. And it kind of goes like. I was never, although I could kind of do it, I was never really comfortable with it. I always felt a little bit awkward, and I noticed when I listened to John Frusciante play it, there was little slide into that first note, and I couldn't figure out how he was getting that with a pinky from there because I just don't have enough control over my pinky or strength to do it. And then it dawned on me one day, stop trying to do it as a bar chord and just walk your fingers across the chord shape. And that is so much easier. And after watching a couple of videos, especially on the C-shaped chord, I'm pretty sure that's what John Frusciante's actually playing. Anyway, let's get into it. So, A string, 5th fret, and then to the 4th fret on the D string, and then we're gonna lean down with our first finger to the G string on the 2nd fret, and then come back to that 4th fret on the D string, but we've changed finger now. That's the crucial thing. And then we go, the chord shape that we end up with there is like a D over F sharp. So that's your D chord with a D string on the 4th fret. It gives you a D over F sharp or a first inversion. So we've got 5th fret A string, 4th fret D string, 2nd fret G string, 4th fret D string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret G string. So throw that together. And then we have the little bass rundown, which is. So 5th fret A string to 4th fret to 2nd fret to 5th fret on E string, and then we're into the E shape. Now you can either, on this one, because it's not a difficult chord shape to hold down, you can either hold it as the bar chord, or you can walk it up again. So that's E string 2nd fret, A string 4th fret, D string 4th fret, A string 4th fret again, G string 3rd fret, and back to D string 4th fret. And then we get another bass run down. So altogether that is. And then that bass run down from that is 4th fret on the D string to 2nd fret on the D string, 5th fret on the A string, 4th fret on the A string, and then you're back to repeat. So altogether. get that slide into that first note, you see. So. Or a hammer-on pull-off. A couple of variations. I would practice that, just go around in circles with it a few times until you get it and you're kind of comfortable with it. And then there's a couple of little embellishments he does with it as well. I think when he first starts, the very first line, he's picking the A string and the B string at the same time. So. Another little thing he does on that E-shaped chord, the F sharp, instead of playing like that, he'll go so you kind of get that double bass note in there. Just a sort of rhythmic change. Then there's the bit where you get the slide. So from that C shape, we do a hammer-on, so we're still holding down that D shape. You can take the ring finger off if you want, it doesn't really matter. We're going to hammer on from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret on the B string and pull off again and come back to the G string on the 2nd fret. So. And then move over to the A and D strings, and we're going to slide from the 5th and 4th, 5th on the A, 4th on the D, and slide that up 2 frets. And then go back into that F sharp again. Second time round he does it, instead of doing the hammer-on, it's just, and it's not a slide there either, it's just pluck, pluck. So. And then to finish up on the riff, we just pluck that part again. So it's E string, 1st fret, 2nd fret, sorry. A string, 4th fret. E string, 2nd fret again. D string, 4th fret. A string, 4th fret. G string, 3rd fret. D string, 4th fret. And then A string, 4th fret again. And then G string to D string again. Section, first verse. So we're going to do an A-shaped bar chord, here on the bar on the 7th fret. So that's an E chord. And then we're going to keep the bar on the 7th fret and move from the A shape to an E shape. So that goes from, so that's a B. So E, B, E. To this C sharp minor, which again bar chord, it's an A minor shape slid up with the bar on the 4th fret, and then again E minor shape, so it's an A sharp minor, and then up to, actually it's a G sharp minor, sorry. Second time round, we don't do the C. We don't do the G sharp minor. That's it. And then to finish up, we get this E7, E major 7, I think. Yeah, E major 7. So bar on the 7th fret, D string on the 9th fret, G string on the 8th fret, pinky on the 9th fret. And then it kind of goes into the chorus after that. The chorus section, we're going to play an F sharp minor, so again A minor shape with a bar on the 9th fret. Just do one strum down on that and then come back to that E again, so just like that. So it's like damped, so just not holding the chord down, basically just have my fingers over the strings ready to squeeze it but not actually pressed it. So that there, it's actually a B, believe it or not. What I'm playing here is the bar on the 11th fret, but really we're only playing up to the D string. So it's like that minus 7, your A minor, and then your minus 7, you take your pinky off, yeah? Or your, depending on how you hold it. You basically open the G string up, yeah? That's the minus 7. That's what we're doing in this shape here. But we're not including the A string, and the A string would be the root to make it that A minus 7 shape. And what we're actually doing here is only playing from the D string down, which changes that chord into a B. I'm just doing da 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 da, just down up down up down ups. So let's try that again. Slow that right down for you. Sounds a bit odd, slowed down like that, but once it's speeded up. And then into the second verse, does it slightly differently. So it's still going to do that E to B, but instead of coming down to a C minor here, using the A minor shape to do it, it's going to use the E minor shape, and it ends up here. See, same chord. So E minor shape with a bar on the 9th fret. So rest of the chords are exactly the same as what we did in the first verse. So. couple of things that he does. He loves these hammer-ons and pull-offs. When you're playing that B, you can lift your pinky off the D string, and on the G string, do a hammer-on to the 4th, to the 9th fret. And come back to the D string again. So on the G string, from the 8th fret to the 9th fret and back again. So hammer on and off and pull off. And the other thing you can do as well, when you come up to that C minor, just do the bar on its own and then hammer on the other 2 fingers to make the chord. You kind of get that hammer on sound in there. It's just just flowers everything up, really. Something Hendrix used to do an awful lot. Again, we finish on that chord, that E major 7 chord, and back into the chorus. Outro, A to an A minor, so it's an E-shaped bar chord, bar on the 5th fret. Open the G string up to the bar to make it a minor, and then down 2 frets back to the major state shape, to a G, and then to an F, but with the high E string open. And again, hammer-ons and pull-offs just to pretty it up. So, A to A minor, and then it actually goes to a -7. And that pinky comes off the D string and comes away over here to the 8th fret on the B string. Down to the G, and then this F, and there's a few little hammer-ons and pull-offs you can do here, a few variations you can do. So that's high E string on the 3rd fret. Doesn't always sound like that, because it's the same note you've just played on the A. So if you've played it on the A, doesn't really sound right because you're repeating the same note, so you probably want to split that up a little bit. But you can do that hammer on pull off on the B string on the 3rd fret, or you can do the B string from the 1st fret to open. Also take the G string off and make that to go open. And just play around and that is Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Hope you liked it, folks, and I hope you find that helpful. Let me know if you're having any trouble with it, and I'll see if I can help you. And if not, just have fun. And don't forget, if you like this video, there's lots more videos on my channel. If you like this, you'll probably like them as well, or some of them at least. So don't forget to check them out. Thanks very much, folks. Enjoy. Thanks. Bye-bye.